Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to change out the rear turn signal light bulbs for this 2016 Volkswagen Passat. Really, you need no tools. All you got to do is get into the trunk here and very simple. Just pop that dude open and the light will pop out. The bulb pops in. I'll show you the bulbs we're going to use. It's going to make it much brighter, more modern. It's going to look great and it's simple to do. I did most of it one-handed today. Let's do it. All right, guys, one other thing. Hang out until the end of the video. I'm going to show you a comparison video from the old lights to the new lights, and then show you both lights with the new replacement bulbs, the LED bulbs. So they're basically right in here. Very easy. All we need to do is get into the trunk and pop them out. But first, let me show you the light bulbs we're going to use. These are from Auxito, okay? Most of my car here has Auxito lights all the way around in the interior, everything. So here's some specifications on the lights. The 7440 amber yellow LED turn signal lights, they are CANBUS. That means error free, so you shouldn't have any errors. As a matter of fact, I know you're not going to have any errors. So here we go. Let's open these bad boys up. There they are. They're really good looking lights. Now they're going to be longer, quite a bit longer than the original bulbs that are in the car, but that's okay. They still fit. So that's them. They have the yellow amber LEDs all the way around. There are the chips. Pretty good looking light, if I say so. So as I said, most of my car, I've changed out all the halogen lights for LEDs. I've worked with Auxito for a while now. You do get a discount code by going through my link, which is GO15, that's GIO15. You'll get 15% off on any lights that you choose. I'll put a link down in the description for these particular lights as well. It'll take you to the site, punch in your car info, and you'll get the lights that you need. So we just come over to the car, pop the trunk, easy as that. And I already did the left side, so we're going to tackle the right side here. Very easy to do. I always like to do a trial run, but it was super simple. So you have this little panel here. You just pop it off. It's just made out of that soft material, like the trunk lining material. So just get in there and pop that thing off. There you go. And see that little white screw in there? That's what you need to turn counterclockwise. That's what actually holds the light housing onto the car. So it's pretty tight, but you can probably do it with your fingers. If not, there's a flathead screwdriver end on that, and you can get it started with that. But I just took it out with my fingers. So it's very easy, but there are a lot of threads, so it will take quite a bit of turning. But once it comes out, the light's not gonna pop out and land on the ground or anything because it's still connected to the electrical connection. Once you get that out, just lay it aside, and that's what it looks like pretty much. It has a spring on it. But yeah, put it to the side. Then you can come in and just pull the light loose, okay? It's not really fastened to anything. It just sits in there. Really, really simple. But you'll see your electrical connection here when we pull it out. The reason we want to pull it out first is because it's really hard to get your hand down into that little hole inside the trunk. So see that little red tab? This is the only tool, if you even need it, that we'll use today to do this job. I took a flathead screwdriver and I just stick it in the hole there and I lightly twist so I don't force it. Just pull that tab up and that will loosen the connection. Now the connection may be a little difficult to get out by hand at first, but just wiggle it and work it out. So it's gonna pop out for you here. So what I did is I reached around to the other side to get a better angle for you guys. There it is, pops right out. Now the whole lighting assembly is out of the car. So we're gonna take that over to the workbench. Gonna show you how to replace these lights. As you can see, it's a little dirty in there, but that's okay. I try to keep my car pretty clean. But anyway, we're back at the workbench and here it is. Guys, it's the white connection that you wanna focus on for this particular car, 2016 Volkswagen Passat. Other years I think may apply as well. Depends on the model. This is an S model, so it's the base model. So what you want to do is get a firm hold on that and turn it counterclockwise, just about maybe 30 degrees, I would guess, and it pops right out. That's your original light. So you want to grab a cloth or microfiber towel before you grab it. You don't want the oils from your fingers getting on that bulb because you may need to reuse it again in case of an emergency or something. So I always save my bulbs. I'm going to put them back into the box where the LEDs came out of. So just grab onto that firmly, pop it out. It pops right out. You don't twist, you just pull. Real quickly, I know somebody's going to say, well, you should put dielectric grease in that before putting the new bulb in. Well, I have some of that, you know, but whatever, most people don't. All that does is ensure a better connection, kind of keeps the water and moisture out of it. But I think this will be fine for now because we have a good seal on these taillights. This is the LED bulb. Now see the two prongs? You want to match those up with the metal prongs on the inside. There's one there on the top left, one on the bottom right. So you want to put the bulb in accordingly. So match those up. See the connections there on the bulb? Match them up correctly, just like that, and pop it in. It doesn't really snap. Just push it in until it won't go anymore. Don't over force it. It's a good connection. You can tug on it a little bit, and I did, but it's a good connection. So just pop it back in. Again, it is somewhat longer than the other bulb, but it fits perfectly. Stick it in there and then turn it clockwise until it snaps into place. Now it's locked in. Done. That's it. It's that easy. Now we're going to take this and put it back into the car. And just another reminder again, don't forget to save your old bulbs. Just put them in the package that the LEDs came in because I have had to use those in emergencies a time or two when one of my bulbs burned out or went bad. All right, we're back at the car. This light, I'm just going to show you for an example. Don't put it in upside down like I just tried to. But yeah, just stick it in there. It just pops right into place. So you just want some place to hold it. And by doing this, it will just sit there. It's not going to go anywhere. You want to get back in the trunk and reach around. The first thing we need to do is reconnect that one. Again, it's only one electrical connection. That's it. And that's it right there. So you want to grab onto it how you can. I'm doing it one-handed. So you just want to pop it in just like that. And don't forget your red tab. Push that in as well. That locks it into place. Folks, it is done. That's it. Now all you do is seat that light in the groove where it goes. Make sure it's nice and sealed there. Again, it doesn't snap into anything. It just goes right in, just like that. And you're going to get back into the trunk. Everything's connected, and you want to grab that white screw. Okay, that's going to suck the light into the car. It's basically going to ensure that there's a good seal and that light is tight and it's not going to go anywhere. No vibration, whatever. But again, there are a lot of threads. Just go at it until you can't do it anymore. Don't overdo it. It is plastic, but you know, crank it pretty good. All right, 8 million years later, obviously I'm still cranking. Like I said, there's a lot of threads. Just go at it. It doesn't really take that long, but you've got to put some pressure on it. So once it's secure, all that's really left is we just need to put that cover back on. The two little grooves there on one side go there. And then you just push the other side in, tuck it in there. It's sealed. That's it. Wow. There it is, like new. Popped back into place. Perfect. Everything's going to be fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. Remember I said I already replaced the left one? I filmed this before I replaced the right one that we just did. Look how bright the left turn signal is compared to the right. I just froze it. There we go. Look how bright that is compared to the right. The left is way brighter. Doing a little close-up action here. That's the brightest one on the left. The original one on the right. Noticeable difference. Totally noticeable. I just wanted to give you a good look at this before I show you both of them at the same time. They'll be nice and evened out, nice and bright. You're going to notice a huge difference. All right, before I show you the completed job today, I'm going to show you how bright those lights are. Consider subscribing to the channel. Also, check out my other videos. I have tons of them in the channel about this car. And also, many more videos to come. Thank you. Boom! Look at that. That looks great. Nice and clean, nice and bright, not dim and faded. Thanks for watching. It's an easy job. Consider subscribing. We'll see you next time.